Hey Disney nerds, Lori and Drew here, and in this video we're talking about the top 10 Disney souvenirs that you can get in Disney parks for under $10.
And be sure to stick around to the end of the video because we're going to talk about the one souvenir that you can get absolutely for free.
Now on to the list, let's count them down. Number 10, pins. Okay, Disney pin trading it's like a huge economy of its own, and not all of the pins, in fact, few of the pins are under $10, but you can almost always find a affordable gem at a resort that you're staying at, like this one that we found at Port Orleans, which was the resort we were staying at on our last trip. It's a lovely pin of Tiana, and it has that kind of special added value of reminding you of the place that you stayed, and this one was only $9.99.
I like the Disney pins, not because I'm really a pen guy. I'm not really the type of person that wears a lanyard around the parks. I've never even participated in a pen trading session. But I love seeing Disney Parks history through pens. I love browsing through the pens, and every now and then I find one kind of irresistible and end up buying it. I do wear pens on my apron in the kitchen, so I like buying the food-related pens. Those are kind of fun. Number 9, magnets. Kind of like pens. Not all of them are under 10 bucks, but some of them are. And we have a little collection going of magnets from resorts where we've stayed. Here's one from Port Orleans where we just stayed, French Quarter.
We have gotten in the habit of every time we stay at a new resort, making sure we get their special magnet. It's like a really great keepsake that you just right on the fridge.
Yeah, if you're looking for one of the special resort magnets, I'd recommend asking the cast member. I've wasted way too much time looking around for it, and the cast member almost always knows because they've fielded that question a dozen times already. Probably that day.
Yeah, if you can't find it, it's probably sold out and you need to ask. Number 8, slap bracelets. But Lori, you say, my child does not want pins or magnets. Slap bracelets, $9.99, and they're super cute. This is one of my favorite ones because it's a Toy Story one, and I love Toy Story, but they have a lot of different patterns. They're $9.99, and they're high quality slap bracelets. They have like a nice rubber coating over them so you don't get the like metal poking out, and they have very good slap action. I like slap bracelets too.
Number 7, pins.
Pins!
Not pins, pens. This is a Mike Wazowski one that's awfully cute.
They always have a great variety of pens at the resort, and you know, they're handy because they write and you might need to do some writing, but they're also kind of double as toys. I mean, some of them are quite elaborate, you know, with like princesses on top, and some of them are the multicolored pens. They range from $7.99 to $9.99, which, yeah, that might be a little much for a pen, but I mean, it's a great souvenir and they're really highly themed, so I recommend the pens. I have quite a few on my desk, and they're my favorites. They write really well too. Number 6, coloring book. Yes, so there is a Mickey and Friends coloring book in the gift shops, and it's only $6.99, that's a pretty great value, and that's gonna appeal to the little guys in your party. Now here's where they get you though. They get you on the crayons. The crayons are not under $10. No. The crayons are kind of pricey, so hopefully your little ones brought some crayons with them.
Is there dining at a Disney resort that will give you crayons to draw on a placemat with?
They always have a little coloring station like in the food court, so maybe you can just go loot it.
Or not take your coloring book to the food court and use the crayons.
That's a more ethical suggestion than mine. But anyway, get your hand on some crayons and get your little ones a Disney coloring book.
Number 5, hand sanitizer. Yeah, hand sanitizer. We all use it. We all need it. It's everywhere. Might as well make it Disney themed, right?
Do you think this was even a souvenir category for them before the pandemic?
If it was, I never noticed.
I never noticed it until our first post-pandemic trip. And then I was like, that's great, because we had hand sanitizer all over the place. We had like just plain little bottles. And I was like, of course I want an adorable hand sanitizer holder. And the Donald one is great, but they have a lot of fun ones. They have like Mickey ice cream cones. They have like a stack of teacups and all your favorite characters. I have a Stitch one. You can hang it on a backpack or a purse, but it's also super practical. Sanitized. Number 4, Disney peppermints. Yes, indeed, Disney is doing its own Altoids, and they come in a super cute tin. This one's a 50th anniversary. This is why they jumped out at me, because I'm not really a peppermint eater, but they're only $4.99, and you get the super adorable tin. So even if you just take this and open it up and dump the peppermints out because you're not a peppermint person, it's still like this really cute, adorable storage container.
Number 3, Epcot Scavenger Hunt Souvenirs and Maps.
Yeah, these alone, like this is my favorite thing that Epcot does, and they have them going most of the year. Like right now, Flower and Garden Festival is going on, and they always have Spike's Pollination Exploration. So you get a map at a gift shop. It comes with some stickers on the back, but you go and you do a tour of the park and you find all the little hidden spikes throughout the park and you put your sticker on. The map itself is a great souvenir. They're $9.99. That's actually a higher price than they've been in the past, but still under $10. But in terms of a souvenir, you don't just get the maps and the experience, you get a little souvenir after you complete the hunt. And here's a secret, after. They're like, do you want your thing now? When you buy the map, they're like, if you don't want to come back, we'll give it to you now. So it's supposed to be like a prize, but they will give it to you when you first purchase the map. This is this year's, actually.
Yeah, this is cute. It's like a little...
It's great. It's like a little sandwich holder.
Yeah.
Our son was super excited about that, and Epcot knows exactly who its favorite characters are.
Yeah.
So they put Figment on those. There was an Orange Bird one. This is from last year. This was the Orange Bird Cup.
The Epcot scavenger hunts are practical as well because it takes you to a bunch of the different pavilions that have those topiary displays, because that's where you find Spike the Bee. So if you're not super familiar with how to make your way around World Showcase, go grab one of these scavenger hunts.
Number 2, pressed pennies. Okay, if you've been around the parks or you've been around the resort, you've seen the pressed penny machines. They are everywhere now. They're an entire collecting category unto themselves. If you want to get super into it, they do sell books where you can, like penny books where you can slot all the ones that you've pressed. They've definitely started upgrading their penny machines to be a little more digital.
No more hand cranks. It's like press the button and a penny pops out.
Yeah, there are still some of those, and I mean, truly, like a few years back, we were giving our son rolls of quarters and rolls of pennies because he really liked doing the penny machines throughout the parks. I think now it's probably up to about $1 per pressed penny. Used to be 50 cents. It's still well under $10.
Lori, I think pennies are really gross.
Yeah, I know.
Do you think pressing them somehow degrosses them?
I do. I think it makes the pennies less disgusting. There is no science involved in my assertion, but it makes them shinier.
That's true.
Maybe it like squeegees the dirt off of them. That one is a boo, and it's a 50th anniversary. There's a ton of 50th anniversary machines. You're capturing a moment in time. These are memories. They're important.
Thanks for sticking around, and now, as promised, our number 1 recommendation, this one happens to be Breezy's, is the in-room lotion. Hear me out.
I know what you're thinking, everyone. I waited for this, but stick with us.
This lotion is hella expensive. If you go to buy this in the gift shops, it really does cost a lot. And I do actually really like this lotion. I kind of like the smell because it reminds me of being on a Disney vacation, and it's included in many of the rooms. Not all of the rooms.
Not all of the
I think
rooms.
it used to be included in all, but now it's only moderate and above resorts. Is that right?
Yep.
I think.
Yep.
So if you're staying at one of the value resorts, you're not getting free lotion, and I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, you used to, but it is great lotion. It has its own little cult following, like everything at Disney. Trust me, they expect you to loot the lotion. Go ahead, you have my permission. It's free, and you know, if you're bringing something home to someone at home, you can say, hey, look, you can't get this anywhere else.
Lotion!
It's great lotion. But anyway, for real, the hand lotion, steal it. Okay, that's our list of favorite Disney souvenirs under $10.
Thumb, Sub, Belle, Lori, Drew, farewell.